And Warren, and welcome back to Celebration CrossWorlds, where today's video, for fun, we're testing out max acceleration. That's right, we're still doing the maxed out stats just to see the full potential of each stat. Yeah, it sounds good and it's going to be a lot of fun. Just because, we found out with full speed, if you get left alone, you'll dominate. If you get hit by one item, you might as well pack it in right there. So, full acceleration, we are running Tails as he has the most acceleration. Shocking. Whirlwind Sport, Palm Caliber, and Palm Caliber again because I like those wheels. Again, trying to mix up the cars was not all the default car. We have 56 speed, 100 acceleration, 26 handling, 48 power, and 22 boost. Now, what does this mean to us? Well, simple, we'll get up to our top speed pretty fast, but it's only going to be half as fast as the fastest potential, roughly. We're not going to handle at all. And boost panels are pretty much worthless to us because we can get up to max speed as is. So, let's see how this runs. Acceleration is probably my least favorite build in this game, but I gotta give it a fair shot. On to the first of 3 races. Oh, and I forgot, here's our gadget setup. Which again, the same as before, maximum drift and our tuners. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Alright, for our first test, we are here in the Chow Park with max acceleration. Let's see how this goes, but again, I'm not the best with acceleration, I'm not a fan of it, but let's see what happens. Alright, are we ready? I mean, to be fair, we'll get up to max speed instantly, and we'll recover quicker in terms of speed, but I'm worried about the other stats. Alright, let's go, and if we get the boost, we don't need acceleration, so what's the point? And the handling is a little off. We do have no handling, remember. This is gonna be bad. I have a feeling. That being said, we did just get a drift boost instantly, but that's part of the gadget setup, not the car setup. But even then, we don't get much of a boost because we only have like 20 boost. I guess the question is boost, or the trade-off of weak boost, better for weak or better acceleration? I personally think just because of how kart races are, having better boost is better than acceleration because you get plenty of opportunities to boost. Yeah, but I guess that's the point of trying out these builds. And to be fair, I don't feel that slow despite only having 50 versus, 100 speed. But we also haven't got hit by an item yet to see our acceleration in, on display. This could be another, well actually, I guess we're showing off the other stat. Not the main stat, but the other stats of the build. Alright, give me some items, I'm almost at max rings. Another bomb, we'll take it. As well as we'll take those rings. And, ooh, we somehow stayed on. Nice. And now, and I don't think that grew to max size. Darn it! Almost timed that perfectly. Sure can go. Okay, we got hit. And we got into a boost, so we did it. We got hit again. Let's see how fast. Okay, yeah, you do get up to max speed pretty instantaneously. But is that better than, let's say, max power? Really can't say. But we'll find out over the next few races. Alright, do this. Got our max ring count, and somehow I jumped over and the black hole didn't count. Get shoved into the wall, I'd love to see it. Yeah, so you can just do that and get back to max speed, so I don't see the point of acceleration, just saying. That being said, the build didn't feel too bad, I mean, we didn't get hit for like the first 2 laps. So I guess the next 2 races will have to show us the true potential. On to the next. Alright, for our next race, we are here in white space, and I came to realize something, Orbo. I think, in terms of build, acceleration and power are the 2 that are clashing. Like speed and boost clashing. Now, what do I mean by that? They're both about, getting hit and recovering. Thing is that with max power, you can get hit and barely notice it. Whereas with max acceleration, you gotta get hit to get your max acceleration. obviously it's acceleration, right? But I think the key difference being, I want to say power has more speed than acceleration. Don't know about boost, but... Well, we'll address it in time. Alright, jet number 2, max acceleration, go. Because the thing with acceleration is it's about getting back to max speed. But if you're racing well, like I tried to do, actually that was pretty good, you're never really going to lose speed unless you get hit by an item. But if you're worried about that, then why not go full power and not only recover from items faster, but, lose less rings. Yeah, it might be the other stats. I mean, for all I know, acceleration has more speed than power, but I don't think... Okay, that just happened. That will be the case. And I'm at first. What? Let's not question it. Let's just go. Yeah, I'm just finding a hard reason to choose acceleration over anything with the amount of boosting you can get. But I'm sure there's a reason for it. Might not be for me, but it might be for someone else out there. Alright, keep going. I mean, we're doing good. I'm not saying that's a bad build, I'm just saying I don't get it. Right there, we got hit, but we're already at max speed again, but with power, we probably would have never even lost speed in the first place, and we would have lost less rings. So I don't see it. But, and like I said, might not just be for me. Somebody else out there might be dying for an acceleration build. And of course we have the boost stat, so I can't even say acceleration probably affects boost, because we know it doesn't. In fact, boost is one of its worst stats. Because again, the idea is to accelerate instead of boosting to get to where you want. Alright, we got a shortcut item here, and of course we get sawed in half. Well, there goes the race. Unless I get a game-breaking item right here. Kinda, not really. Alright, we'll take that totally earned third place. Yeah, I mean, to me it comes down to, do you want acceleration to get back to top speed, or power? Now I'm guessing if, you're hitting corners, braking a lot, or driving off-road a lot, acceleration's gonna be better. But if you're just worried about items, I think power's better. But we have one more race to prove me wrong. And for our final race, we are here in Apatos. But again, I feel like the debate for acceleration versus power is getting hit by items. Now again, as I stated, off-roading, hitting walls, braking, yeah, acceleration's gonna be way better at that. But if you're just pedal to the metal and drifting, then acceleration's not for you. Probably boosting is. To worry about items, power. But, like I said, it could just be me not understanding the purpose of acceleration. That being said, it's not a bad build at all. I'm doing fairly decent with it, despite the fact that I think acceleration's my worst. Oh, look at that beautiful drifting. See, that was acceleration, and boost would have technically helped us better. And we have no boost being acceleration. Whatever. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna enjoy the race. Actually, no, there is a reason to choose one over the other. Wasn't it obvious, Orbo? Customization options and characters. That's the reason why. There, said, done, I'm a fool. Yep, I sure am. Ooh, welcome to the casino. Alright, and somebody's gonna plow through all those. Thank you. They're on the inside trying to get some cash. Emphasis on try. Alright, enjoy bomb on the left. I think we got 2, possibly 3 with that. Alright, do a nice little inside drift and try to dodge. Bad. That's because of that bad handling stat we have. Out of the way. Okay, ooh, we could take the shortcut up here. Not too often I get to take this shortcut. And a hundo rings? Nice. So that's worth it on lap 3. Plus you get a free item if nobody goes that way. You're set. Take that. And get gooed into a twister. Love to see it. Alright, what are we gonna get for the end? Boxing glove into a shuriken. And with that, the race is done. Because we don't got no boost stat to take advantage of these boost panels. Oh well, that was a good race. That was a good race. So yeah, what did we learn? Acceleration? Overpower? Nope. Unless you're going off track, hitting walls or braking, or you want to play an acceleration character. Otherwise, stick to power or boost. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed gaming. This has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.